Okay, let's get going.
Do it.
All right, clock is already running. This is slide number 2. I don't know what happened. I was doing so many things this morning. I messed up slide number 1, so we leave that. I just introduced myself. My name is David Lesnick, and I am a Navy veteran. Come from a family, four generations of military service. So we covered them all. Army, Navy, National Guard, Air Force, Marines, got them all. So anyway, one thing I learned in the Navy is you don't stop until the job is done. End of story. There's no excuses, no anything. You got your. There are other people depending on you. You get the job done. So we're going to get the job done today. I'm going to give you tools that you can't even imagine, things you have never thought about, and things that you think you know. I'm going to burn them down. That's all there is to it. So look at it here. You guys had a chance to look at this slide for a while. So what happened? Leads are calling, calls are going to voicemail. No, they're not. Prospects do not send anything to voicemail. They're going to the next number on Google or the next number on Zillow. They are not going. Only people who are going to leave you a voicemail is your previous or existing clients. They'll leave you a voicemail. Prospects, not a chance. Okay? And you're wasting your time writing descriptions from scratch, and your competitors are doing 3 versions in 30 seconds. I'm going to show you how to do that. And another thing I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to read all these slides. You can read them a lot faster than listening to me speak them. So I'm going to look at some bullet points. I'm going to talk about the important things, and you could read the slides. So one of the most frequently questions I get asked all the time is AI going to replace me? Absolutely not. Somebody using AI is going to replace you if you're not using AI. That's just the plain truth. It gives them a leg up that you don't have. So AI is not going to replace you, but somebody using it absolutely will. So what does it help with and what does it not replace? Start with writing. Most people use AI in the most simplistic way of writing. They want to write emails, write a blog, write a note, anything like that. And that's barely even scratching the surface. Give you an idea of what you can do with AI. I do all of my marketing. I shouldn't say all, but the great majority of my marketing is all by email. So I send out email campaigns. I have right now somewhere between 13 and 17 email campaigns that are going on simultaneously. And all these are generated by AI. But to give you an idea, I am a firm believer, and again, military service, 20 years in Rotary, I believe in giving. And that is especially true when I'm working, okay? I want to give before I ask for anything. So right now I have several 52-week email nurture campaigns going on. And what those are is basically prospect. Now, you guys are B2C. I'm B2B. So I'm advertising to businesses. It's a lot different than what you're doing advertising to clients. But in B2B, every email I send out has a nurture piece in it that business owner can use right then and there. Just good information to help them in their business. And I do it by niche. So I have email campaigns running out right now for realtors, for HVAC people in Georgia, for realtors in Florida, and they're all focused on whatever particular niche they are. And to give you an idea how AI can help you writing, I put together a 52-week email campaign, nurture, and eventually get to an ask, right? Like 6-8 weeks out, soft call to action. Like, you've been getting my emails now for 6 or 8 weeks. How do you like them? You want me to continue? And would you like me to make an email campaign like this for you to send to your clients? That's it. Back to nurture. And it's 52 weeks like that. And it took me about an hour working with AI to put out a 52-week email campaign that I guarantee you a team of 10 salespeople or 10 copywriters couldn't put together in a month. And even if they did, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good as what I did with AI. That's how AI can write for you. But the trick is, and I'll show you later, it's all about the prompts. Okay? Planning. 5 minutes, do a 30-day calendar for you. Plan it out for you. Organization, do all kinds of workflows in your office. Make sure that you're doing A, goes to B, goes to C. However your office works, schedule your workflows, make it automated, give you back time in your day. Consistency, definitely. Something that we don't do is we don't follow up. AI, you tell it to do something, keeps going. And speed is unparalleled. You can't compare. What it does not replace is your relationships. You guys been in the business a while. You build relationships. You build relationships with title companies, with mortgage companies, or mortgage brokers, title people, not the companies. You're not doing business with companies. You're doing business with people. You're building relationships with property managers, with inspectors, everybody. And that's the important thing. And your clients, of course, most of all. You're doing business with clients and you're building relationships that last hopefully for years and years. Negotiating. AI doesn't negotiate for you. You're the one that sits down across from the seller and the seller's agent saying, my buyer kind of needs you to give us some concessions, right? Maybe some closing costs and maybe a 2-week extension on closing, whatever it is. This is what you guys do. You negotiate, and there's no substitute for that. And AI is not going to do it. Trust, I don't have to tell you about. You've grown up knowing people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And trust is the key factor. Okay. And then local expertise. Well, we'll use the expertise. Expert. You guys should be an expert in the area you're working. Marketplace you're working in, you should be an expert in that area. So here are the biggest time wasters. Anybody do this? Find it wasted time? Okay, we're going to fix that for you. I'm going to give you listing descriptions that will knock your socks off. Social media, another one. How long, if you want to map out a social media campaign, how long do you have to sit down? It's going to be an hour, 5 hours. How long is it going to take if you're going to map out, say, a 2-week social media campaign? And then follow-up. Follow-up is the worst thing of all. We all have great intentions of following up. And you know what they say about great intentions, right? The road to hell is paved with great intentions. Here it is. You get somebody, you just listed a property, put your sign up, you get a call from somebody. Okay. Hey, saw your sign on this house. You're right where we want to be. It's the neighborhood we want. The house looks beautiful on the outside. Can we come see it Wednesday morning? Yeah. Okay. What time? 9 o'clock. Great. Set an appointment for 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. 8 o'clock Wednesday morning, you get an email from Joe. Sorry, we have to cancel. Can't make it. That's it, right? That's all. And so you're not going to be rude. You leave it go. That night, you call Joe. Leave him a voicemail. Sorry you couldn't make it this morning. Would you like to reschedule? No. Exactly what I was going to say. Crickets. No return call. And you don't want to sound like a stalker, so you give them a day, and then the day after that, you call again. Same thing. Goes to voicemail. You leave a voicemail. Nothing. You send a couple of text messages. No reply. Send a couple of emails. No. Okay. These people either bought another house or they just are not interested. And you on to the next client, right? Can't waste your time on them. Well, guess what? Life happens. And you don't know what happens in their life. And the night before you were supposed to show that property, Mary's mom had a heart attack. And they had to go back east to take care of mom. And they were there for months while mom was recuperating. You don't know anything about that. All you know is you blew them off because you think they were a waste of time. But if you set up a nurture campaign and just week after week, kept sending them emails. Here's what's going on in the area where you like. Here's what's happening with interest rates. Here's what's happening with the marketplace. All these, and just keep giving, never asking for nothing. And then you get a phone call out of the blue 7 months down the road. Hey, we're Joe and Mary. We were the ones that, we never got to see that open house. However, we're ready. Because when they're ready, who are they going to call? They're going to call you because you weren't stalking them. You weren't sending them sales pitches. You were sending them nurture. And you're just giving and giving and giving. And yeah, maybe 7 out of 10 are never going to happen. Maybe nothing will happen with the 7 out of 10, but the 3 out of 10, I mean, if I'm Joe and I've been getting all these emails for 6 months now, and I'm still not ready to buy, but my brother-in-law asks me, hey, you know any realtors? Hell yeah, I do. This guy's been mailing me forever. Call him. Okay, so I want you to look at this and look to the bottom to begin with. The prompt is the product. Right? The prompt is the product. It's all about the prompt. AI needs to know what you're asking. So if you look at the side on the left, the weak prompt, you get a weak response. On the right side, you got a more explicit prompt, you get a much better area. But if you look across the roles, first thing, when you talk to an AI, what is the role of the AI? What do you want them to do? Not just write me a marketing campaign for, I got this new listing and I want you to write me a marketing. No, you need to tell AI who they are so they can act in that right. And then the goal, what you want them to do. And you give them context, give them information on the property, give them inputs and a format. Where is the AI going to make this advertisement for? Is it going to be on Facebook, or is it going to be an email, or is it going to be on LinkedIn? Where's it going? So if AI wants to know where this is going to, and it will format the advertising based on the subject matter, where it's going. And then the tone. What tone do you want it to have? You know, how you want it to act, how your tone of voice. And we'll talk about that too. We'll build you a brand voice. That's something else we can do. A brand. Yes, we're going to give you a brand. Now, this shows live demos. I'm not going to go, I'm going to go through them. There's like 5 or 6 of them. I'm going to just scroll through them because it would make me crazy to go back and forth, to go to the internet, back to the presentation, internet, back. I'll do them all at one time. So read that real quick, and we're going to come back to that. We're going to do a presentation. We're going to do a description, a listing description like that. This one I got to read to you, but I need glasses for this one. So this is an ordinary prompt, right? And the ordinary generic prompt, you get a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Goodyear featuring spacious open floor plan that provides comfortable everyday living. The upgraded kitchen includes granite countertops, modern finishes, blah, 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 blah. Sounds like 1,000 other listings, right? Then we give it one of our prompts, and you're going to get a book of 50 prompts. That's one of the things that we promised you, right? And it's going to be in 10 different areas, 5 different prompts for each one. So with one of our prompts, it's more like, mornings start differently here. You wake up, grab your coffee, and step out to your own private pool. No crowds, no waiting, just water, sun, and silence. And that's not a vacation. That's Tuesday. This beautifully adapted, updated 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in one of Goodyear's most sought-after neighborhood delivers exactly what Arizona living is supposed to feel like. The open layout flows naturally from the kitchen, the living space, right out to the backyard oasis. The kind of floor plan that makes hosting effortless and evenings easy. Open house systems. We're going to talk about getting an open house in a package all set up for you. And farming, we'll show you how to farm an area as well. So we want to stop creating over and over again, doing the same grunt work over and over again. You build it once and automate it. So weekly posts, monthly newsletters, market updates, everything should be automated, and educational content, definitely. I educate my people constantly. I've got I tell you, I had some email campaigns running for 52 weeks. I've got 5 of them that I can think right off the top of my head is for med spas, nail salons, massage therapists, attorneys, and chiropractors. They've been running now for, I think, about 23, 24 weeks. I haven't asked them for a thing. I just have all these databases and send it out there. So, and the result is visibility, especially if you're cross-posting. People see you, they're getting emails from you. You have a newsletter. They see you on social media. It gives visibility. And like Scott said earlier, top of mind. And when they see you in all these different areas, say, okay, this person's legit. They're around, they're everywhere. So I can count on them being there, you know? And I promised you, that's the first thing I promised you, I am going to give you time back in your week. Being here today will absolutely pay for itself in spades. And content, again, that compounds. You're building things over and over again. So, automated sequences, that I told you what I do. You should be doing the same thing. You know, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, so I'll ask a generic question. Nobody answer it out loud, but just think about it. When was the last time you spoke to somebody that you sold a house to 4 years ago?
That's all we need to hear. Ooh.
Right? When was the last time you spoke to them? Do they look at you as a one and done, and that's it? You're through? Okay, this guy got his commission. We're done. Or have they been getting emails from you for the past 4 years saying, hey, this is the time of the year you start planting your garden. And, you know, you should think about, do you change your air filters every month? And, you know, just different household tips. They're out there. You can do it. It's all there by email. I mean, the internet has everything you want. But again, keep in touch, because if they think you're one and done, somebody asked them for a realtor, they forgot all about you because you forgot all about them. That's not what you want. Okay. And what's the result? No client anxiety. This is what you want. You want a smooth process, smooth as silk. And that's how you get raving fans. Okay. So how many AIs do you need in your stack? You know, do you need a gazillion AIs? This is showing, no, you took them out for Chat GPT and Claude. Everybody just about is using Canva to design flyers and graphics. And whatever your CRM is, our company provides something called Task Force AI, which basically can take a solo operator and run the entire office for them. Everything you can think of from. Anyway, one of the things we're giving away, Prompt Vault, 50 realtor prompts. One of my VAs already has that loaded up into our school, so it's already available in our school. You can go in and download that from our school. Content calendar, we're going to show you that. Scripts, more scripts than you know what to do with, and templates for different products and checklists. We're going to do all of that. Now, I told you I was going to demo the voice AI for you.
Yeah. I did this when I first met with you. This is
Okay.
cool.
So, and this could be any of yours. And we're lucky it's not a big room. You guys will all be able to hear this. So I set up a couple of fake companies. I have a fake HVAC company and a fake real estate company. And I am going to call my fake real estate company and put it through the paces.
Speaker.
I'm going to put it on speaker.
Come into the center.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I think I want to sell my house.
Thanks for letting me know, David. I can help with that. Could you share the address of the property you're looking to sell?
Yeah, it's 123 Main Street in Buckeye.
Got it. 123 Main Street in Buckeye. Do you have an estimated value in mind for your property, or would you like a market analysis from our team?
Well, I think it's worth about 500,000, but I would like some comps, please.
Makes sense. We can definitely provide comparable sales for you. What's your ideal timeline for selling? Are you looking to move soon or just exploring options right now?
Well, hopefully I get it sold by the end of June.
All right, aiming to sell by the end of June. That gives us a good window. Would you like to schedule a consultation with one of our agents to review comps and discuss next steps? If so, do you have a preferred date or time?
Not yet. Send me the comps. And I think when I get it sold, I'd like to buy something as well.
Absolutely, David. I'll have our team send you the comps for 123 Main Street in Buckeye. Once you're ready, we can set up a meeting. Since you're also interested in buying after your sale, do you already have a location or property type in mind for your next home, or are you still considering options?
I'm looking for something in Verrado, about 600,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool, about 3,000 square feet.
Clarifying. looking for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home with a pool and verado, around 600,000 and about 3,000 square feet. Just to confirm, is Michael@demona.b is still the best email for sending you the comps and matching listings. Let
Yes.
me know if you'd like them sent anywhere else.
No, send them there.
Great. Understood. I'll send everything to Michael@demona.biz. You'll receive comps for your Buckeye property and listings in Verado that match your criteria. Is there anything else you'd like help with right now, David?
Yeah, I've got some out-of-town company here. Can you get me tickets for the Diamondback game?
I wish I could help with that, but I'm only able to assist with real estate services. For Diamondbacks tickets, you can check their official website or ticket platforms like Ticketmaster. If you need anything real estate related, just let me know.
Yeah, also, I'm thinking about buying a rental property. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely, David. We can help you find rental investment properties as well. Are you interested in single-family homes, condos, or multi-unit buildings? And do you have a preferred area or budget in mind for your rental search?
Yeah, I'm looking for something in Avondale, about 400,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, absolutely no pool. I don't want the liability.
Got it. You're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property in Avondale, around 400,000, and definitely no pool. I'll make a note to filter out any listings with pools. I'll have matching rental property options sent to Michael@demona.biz along with your other requests. Anything else you'd like to add or any other areas you're considering?
Yeah, can you help me with getting that house rented and taking care of any property management issues?
With both finding tenants and handling property management for your rental. Our team offers full service management, including tenant screening, rent collection, and maintenance coordination. Would you like more details on our property management services sent to your email as well?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I'll include details about our property management services in the email to Michael@demona.biz, along with your comps and property listings. If you need anything else, just let me know. Otherwise, you'll hear from us soon with all the info you requested.
Wait, don't go away yet. Do you handle house cleaning?
Don't worry about the areas. I'm here. While Fortress Realty doesn't provide in-house cleaning services, we can recommend trusted local cleaning companies if you'd like. Would you like some referrals sent to your email?
Please.
You got it. I'll include referrals for reputable cleaning services in your area along with everything else in the email to Michael@demona.biz. Anything else you'd like help with today, David?
Well, you know all about me. What's your name?
Of course. My name's Alexa, and I'm the voice assistant here at Fortress Realty. I'm always here to help with anything real estate related.
Thank you, Alexa. Appreciate all your help. Thank you. That is what your competitors are using. Okay, so let's get back on track. We talk about advertising on Meta. Before you go putting a pile of money into an ad campaign, we're saying that you should check it out first. So just take $100 and do a test plan and run 5 different ads. Spend $20 a piece on 5 different ads. You've got the prompts inside of the ebook that we're giving you, and run 5 different ads, $20 a piece, and see how they perform. Whichever one is the performer, that's where you put your money, not throwing a ton of money into something blind. All right. You can't read it, I'll read it. So for content, and you'll see it in the presentation I send you because I'm recording the whole thing. You'll get the entire presentation. So AI writes it, you post it. 30-day calendars, neighborhood spotlights, market updates, market posts, and reels and hooks, things that they're going to come up with. Follow-ups. I told you about that. You want to ghost people. You want them to come consistently, to see your name consistently. So part of the package that you get, one of the prompts, if you're doing open house, it gives you an entire prompt of a follow-up email campaign from an open house. So you collect the names, and it also it prints out a list for you to not a list, but a sign-up sheet for the open house, and collect their name and email, and then a follow-up campaign as well. I think there's 5 emails in the follow-up for the people who came to your open house. And the listings, you saw what the listings are like, what they can do with the listings is just amazing. So what I'm looking at here, and as long as this thing's not working, I will turn the screen around for it. I am looking at Challenge 22. For those of you who are not familiar, Challenge 22 helps prevent veteran suicides. And for those of you who are not aware, there are 22 veterans take their life every day. And it's not old people like me, it's young warriors in their 20s and 30s that can't live with what they saw, can't live with what they lived through, and they're killing themselves at the rate of $22 a day. That is unacceptable. So Damona and me pledged every sale, $50 is going to Challenge 22. And we do that. It's because of who I am. I tell you, 4 generations of military. Okay, so, and I'm just going to read this stuff to you because you guys can't see it. But again, you're going to get full transcript of everything. You'll see the whole video, edited version. You won't have all the little hiccups that we have here. But the future belongs to agents who combine relationships with leverage. And it says here, AI amplifies your productivity. Well, it's not just a question of productivity. It's a question of AI is a force multiplier. It takes one soldier and makes 100 soldiers out of them. Something that you can't do on your own. So there is my QR code to a strategy call. Free call.
Free call.
Yep, free call. No pressure, no lecture, no anything. Let you know if we can help you, show you where your leads are leaking, and how we can help you with your business. This one, I would like you to scan. And if you found value in what we did, give me a Google review. Appreciate that. Okay. And hopefully you guys have found value and your time here is worthwhile.
We're getting back.
Don't call them yet. Not yet. Okay. Onward and upward. Now, there are things that are available for people who are not quite tech ready yet. This is our AI Growth Partner Program. And just to give you an idea, I'll tell you, Scott twisted my arm. He said, I absolutely must provide serious value. So you can thank Scott for this. This program normally is $297 as a setup fee, and I'm sorry, $397 as a setup fee and $297 a month. Now, before you scan that QR code, let me tell you, just say thank you to Scott for this. Waiving the setup fee, and that QR code will take you to $197 a month for the first 3 months.
Thank you.
So we're talking about something that normally to get into it, you're looking at almost $700. Here you're getting in for $197, and you could have that. So you're saving $600, basically $300 for the install and $100 a month for the first 3 months. And also, we do not have contracts. We don't believe in contracts. We want to earn your business every month. So if you decide you want to cancel after the 3 months, or you want to cancel after a month, be on your way. It's okay. No hard feelings. We're still friends. But again, we want to earn your business every month. We want to provide value every month. Now, Scott twisted my arm for Nurture over there for reducing prices. I'm adding my own value onto it as well. And that is where you see the 5 Nurture email sequence, we're going to double that to 10. That's up. My staff would go crazy if they knew what I was doing. So it'll be 10 emails, Nurture, and that's every month that we do that. And instead of 10 done for you social posts, I'm going to double that one to 20 also. So my staff is going to have a fit when they see all this. But I don't care. You know, I'm here to provide value. I appreciate you guys being here, and hopefully you're going to take away a lot of value from this. Anyway, this one, if you can copy or take a picture of the link, and shame on my team for not giving me a QR code for that, but this takes you to our school. And the 50 prompt ebook is already in the school. I saw Angelica put it in there, and by the time you get around to it tomorrow, there'll be a lot more of what we covered. And once they get a chance to edit the the video, they'll edit the video and the video will be there too. And aside from that, there's a ton of stuff inside the school, all kinds of free things, prompts, campaigns, things that you, classes that you can, online classes, all free. There's nothing in. Okay, now I did say I wanted to show you one more prompt. So here is the example. Now I have it highlighted in red. Give the prompt an identity. Who is this prompt? Act as an elite direct response copywriter and editorial journalist. You're telling the AI who it is. Okay? And if you look at the rest of the other highlights in there, the yellow highlights, those are the parts where you fill it in, whatever your product is. And what's in there in green is to tell you where to focus and where to really build it out. So if you look over here, it says, do not use surface level pain points like they want to save time. No, use something visceral like they're exhausted by spending Sunday afternoon organizing chaotic client emails instead of being with their kids. You
We're
gotta
setting
be,
up open houses.
yeah, of course. So you gotta be real specific.